Welcome to My Two Cents Worth with Ken Edmonds from kedmonds.biz. Wanted to talk today about a subject that's really important, and it's one that's been too often overlooked in our industry, and that's training for service managers. In a lot of companies, what happens is there's a need for a new supervisor or a new manager, and whoever's in charge walks up to the best technician and say, "Congratulations, you've been a great tech for us, and we want you to be our service manager." And then they turn around and walk away. And that's the end of the service manager's training. The result of that is we have someone who's put in a position that he's not trained for, maybe not qualified for, and he struggles. And because of human nature, rather than taking a step back in his own company, a lot of times what happens is he'll leave your company and go find a job somewhere else as a technician. So now you're out your best technician and you still need a service manager. Why? Why does that happen? Well, there are a couple of factors involved, and we'll talk about them briefly. First of all, the existing training is really specialized, focusing on fairly narrow aspects of service management. And if you put 2 or 3 classes together, they cover a lot of information that's useful, but still don't cover all of the things that the service manager needs. In many cases, a second factor is that the existing training requires significant investment, because the service manager has to leave his position, go somewhere for a class, stay in a hotel, so you've got airline tickets and meals and hotel expense. Class is expensive to sign up for. So the result is no one's willing to make that investment. The third issue is associated with the fact that the service manager has to leave his position to go take the training is one of 2 things usually happens. Either he's out in the hallway for the training, talking to somebody on the phone trying to fix a problem, or when he comes back, the problems have been building up, and so he's got a lot of unhappy customers and a lot of issues to deal with when he comes back in the door. Working in conjunction with the BTA, I've developed a course that addresses those challenges. This course is a really broad service manager training program. In fact, you could think of it as the equivalent of a college-level course in service management. And like a college-level course, there is homework, there's assigned reading, there are class projects where the students work together to try to identify and address what's happening with a technician or in a service department. But it has the advantages that the service manager can take it there on site. He doesn't have to go somewhere else. He's not out of the office for a week or 2 so that he's getting behind in his work. The class is conducted 2 times a week for an hour at a time. It is a distance learning platform, so it's live lecture, live classroom discussion, and in fact breakout rooms for the students to work together so that they can work on the assigned problem that they're trying to resolve. We'll start a new class on April 2nd. And it's time to start registering now. If you'd like more information about the training or to see what others that have completed the course thought, please take a look at my website, kedmonds.biz, on the training tab, or you can go to the bta.org website and look under education. But it's time to act now. Time to do a better job of training our service managers, and that's my 2 cents.